John, new season eve. As a manager, how excited are you?
Nervous, as you can imagine. It's You're just hoping that what we've done pre-season puts us in a good position for the Colchester game. Obviously, we know going there is going to be tough, but as we've said all along, it doesn't matter who you play in the league. It's about us really.
How much stronger do you feel you are on the first day of this season than you were on the last day of last?
Again, it's difficult to tell. Time will tell. I think we've got a stronger squad, a more athletic squad than we had previous. But also know that the league's improved. Teams have come down and the teams have come up. But there's no reason why we can't compete against anybody.
How would you sum up your summer recruitment so far?
I've been pleased. I think we've got competition in all places, and that's what you want. And I'm happy with the players we've got in, their attitudes, and they all want to do well.
You've obviously only got one training session left before Colchester. I would assume you know your team now. Are there any places up for grabs?
No, training session today is not going to change my mind on anybody. The main thing is that they all get through the training without picking up a knock or a pull. But yeah, I know obviously what my team will be for tomorrow.
How tough has it been coming to that 11, given the amount of players who've come in over the summer?
It's not so tough. As I say, I'm sure the team will change as the season goes on. There's always a big emphasis on the first team that you pick, but you never seem to finish with the same team at the back end of the season. So it's up to players to be patient, and when they get their chance, they've got to prove that they're good enough to stay in.
Kicking off the season with a long away trip, how much more tricky does that make things? I mean, you've got to play everybody at some point, but right at the start.
Yeah, the one thing is that we're fresh, so there's no excuses. It gets one out of the way. It's a long trip early on, so we've, as we all say, we've got to play everybody. So it doesn't matter when you play them really. It's how you perform.
And you brought in Johnny Maddison since we last spoke. Just a word on the guy who played every game in goal last season, Scott Brown. Just how big a part can he play for you once again?
Hopefully not too big a part, not as big a part as last year. Hopefully he doesn't have as much to do. But obviously we know if Scott performs like he did last season, then it gives us a great chance to win games.
Have you got any targets in your mind for the 9 months ahead?
Not really, no. It's it's old cliche, but you do take every game as it comes, and you just have to move on to the next one. And that's how you win leagues, really, is not get too far ahead of yourself, and put everything into the Colchester game, and that's all you can do really as a player.